to try this one. Yeah, so this is this is a small batch cheese we make called Bullseye. So it's a semi-hard cow's milk cheese, kind of similar to a Gruyere style. But this batch is an absolute cracker. Like this is, you know, all of the girls that are working in the shop and everyone out in the back are really raving about this one.
Might be something I shouldn't do.
It's quite sweet, nutty flavour, and it melts beautifully.
Yeah, this really gives you
a nice kind of stab it. It's kind of an overwhelming chunk.
I'm not shy, don't worry when it comes to cheese.
Yeah, it's beautiful. It's got this like sweetness that's just stunning. So we only really at the moment produce kind of 2 wheels of this a week at the most. So yeah, so it's kind of, and it's hard to get away from the cheesemakers because it's like they're little babies, because they take, you know, around 9 months to, you know, 9 to 15 months to mature. For me to actually take it off the cheesemaker, I have to literally like drag it away from him. So
Super good.
yeah, it's beautiful. And it's taken us a while to perfect it. Like Jack learned how to make this when he was in, I think he was in the south of France when he first started making it. And, you know, it's been this amazing process of tasting and, you know, and making some mistakes and learning. And yeah, it's just a great, my position is we get to experiment so much because this is such a small business. We can just have fun with it. So we do some trials and they're, you know, sometimes they don't work and sometimes they're magnificent. But it's just that, you know, being in a position to be able to have a play and, you know, experiment.
How do these experiments starts? I mean, one day someone wakes up and say, okay, let's do a cheese with eucalyptus.
Yeah,
like that?
pretty much. Like a lot of the time, like when we travel for work, we get a lot of inspiration, and a lot of local chefs, we get a lot of inspiration from them as well. Like dishes that, you know, you always get surprised what they use your cheese for, and you'll get inspired. Like for example, yeah, Matt Stone picking nettle from, you know, from the grounds here, and then we think, you know, we should be using, like for example, vine leaves from the local wineries to wrap the cheeses, and yeah, you just, our cheesemaker Jack, he's pretty crazy, so he comes up with some crazy ideas. The last one, I think he's using a beer to wash the rind. We've done a lot of smoked cheeses with like different sort of teas and different things, and yeah, some are great, yeah, and some no, not so good.
What is the best seller?
Our marinated fetas, yeah, so we've got 2 that we do really well with, which is the Persian feta. That's what we're most famous for, which is a beautiful cow curd or cow style feta, like high moisture feta, really different to traditional feta. And it's marinated in olive oil, garlic, thyme and bay leaf, so amazing. You just use it as you would normal feta, so like on pizzas, through pasta, salads. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
And okay, so what is for you the most beautiful thing about cheese?
Oh goodness. I think getting to do this, I think the way it brings people together, like being in an area like the Yarra Valley too, that's renowned for wine and amazing produce. I think it's that kind of whole, you know, icebreaker when you sit down with a really good cheese with someone, and then, you know, you just relax and you can enjoy it. And
it's a great job.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, no, I love it. And yeah, just that whole idea. I mean, this one here is lemon zest, garlic, cumin and saffron. And together it's so surprising because when the guys were first making this cheese, I thought it was a really unique combo and I couldn't see how it would work. And it is phenomenal. The lemon and the saffron and cumin together, it's almost like honey. Like it makes this really sweet flavour. So yeah, that's a beautiful cheese. That's probably one of my favourites.
Perfect. So we need to taste that.
Definitely.